Hi everybody, I am going to go over a healthy dessert. We're actually doing this fruit and vegetable intake challenge at the gym, so I figured I would post a dessert that included avocado. So this is very simple. Everything is going to go into a blender together. So what we're going to start with are 2 ripe avocados. I've already cut them. I'm just going to add them here to my blender. You know, I have to be a little smarter and start acting like Rachel Ray and get one of those bowls that she just uses as a little trash pail over here. Okay, it'll be less cleanup for me at the end if I did that. Okay, so taking 2 ripe avocados and throwing them in the blender. Okay. As you can tell, my family and I, we have a sweet tooth, so I'm always making desserts. Next, you could add a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Now, if you do like peanut butter, which my family and I do, we put a 1/4 cup of peanut butter, which I'm going to add now. It is up to you. You could double the chocolate, and by doubling the chocolate, I would do a 1/4 cup of an unsweet, a dark Dutch chocolate that you can melt. If you're following keto, you can use the Lily's baking chocolate chips, and you can melt those. We like peanut butter for a little bit of added protein here.
Can you please give Charlie a greenie?
Yeah. You can give him a treat, sweetheart, okay?
But I want a greenie.
This is what happens when you record from your own kitchen. Okay. Now I've added the peanut butter. You can use the same 1/4 cup. You want to add some type of natural sweetener. We like 100% pure maple syrup. You can use agave, you can use honey. The choice is yours. So I'm going to use a 1/4 cup here. And this will ideally make 2 servings. So if you are part of this fruit challenge, you can count 1 avocado toward your 800 grams. I don't know how much 1 avocado is in terms of grams. I can find that out. Okay, 3 tablespoons of almond milk. Oops. There goes a cover to my mason jars. So you can use any milk that you desire. Almond milk, cashew milk, regular milk, oat milk. And also the amount you use depends on some of the ingredients you use. 3 to 4 tablespoons should suffice, regardless of the ingredients that you do choose to add here. Okay, now we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. A little of this goes a long way. Add some nice natural sweetness. I think I'm going to start doing my videos in heels because I'm a little short, so I'm always on my tippy toes by the counters.
Definitely dry.
Yes, your nails are dry. You go, girlfriend. My little Minnie painted her nails. Then you'll do 1/8 of salt. I'm always a sea salt fan, so I just crank this out twice in the grinder. Okay? And that is it. I will throw this on the blender until it comes out nice and smooth. I prepared mason jars. I don't have really cute little ramekins or anything yet, but I will get them. You will want to refrigerate once it is done. We do serve it with a little bit of whipped cream. The choice is yours. Have fun. You can sit here and say, I had 1 avocado in my dessert today. So I'm just going to throw this bad boy on the blender. It's going to get a little loud in here, but at least then you can see the finished smooth product. I like to use the blend setting on my blender. You can use puree if it's still not getting everything down as smooth as you want it. This is another recipe where you will likely have to scrape down the sides, so it's always nice to have a spatula Spatula on hand. Then I prepared 2 mason jars to fill up. Don't worry, we'll share with our kids. Okay, I'm going to scrape down the sides because the avocado hasn't fully broken down just yet. I'm going to the puree setting now that everything has been blended. This way the avocado will really become very fine and you won't see little chunks in it. At the very end you may have little chunks still. This is a larger blender. If you do factor out the portions and you make it smaller, you can probably do it just in the NutriBullet section. That does help when you're getting the smooth, creamy texture if you were to use 1 avocado and have all the other ingredients. Let's take a look. Much better on the puree setting. I do like to use the blend one first just to get all the ingredients going together. I will push down just a few more pieces that didn't get blended just yet. And then we will see the finished product. As you can see, the only steps I did do ahead of time was have the avocados and I had the 1/4 cup of cocoa powder ready to go. Other than that, as you can see, this is such a quick and easy dessert recipe to whip up. You just refrigerate, filter a little bit, and serve. We always serve it with whipped cream. The choice is yours. It's great just on its own. Again, you don't have to add the peanut butter. You can add a Lily's baking chocolate chips that you've melted. Of course, the melting, do it in 30-second increments, so it will take a little bit more time than the version that we just did here. So let's check that bad boy out and add them to our mason jars. Okay. This came out with a beautiful creamy texture. You can see as it comes out almost like a mousse when you run it on the puree setting. It will firm up in the refrigerator. If you do like a mousse, you can go ahead and eat it right away. We just prefer it chilled in our house. The choice is yours. Go with what you like. Just here to provide a few simple recipes. Again, I wish I had those cute little ramekins to serve them in. This is not looking very appetizing, putting them in these mason jars as they're being emptied into here. But just so you get the idea, it is just this beautiful, smooth, creamy texture, and it is delicious. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you do get to make this delicious dessert, and it is a beautiful day to stay inside. No, it's not. Get outside. It's gorgeous, but I know we're all quarantined, so I'll end every video that way. Have a great one.